Easing my pain and suffering.
Only a little bit. Like, only a little bit. No, but really though. Damn, you were going you were going undefeated, but
I was undefeated, and then I lost to a friend.
uh
And then I got a shit. I was fine with that, but then like the next round after that, I literally had no hand. I drew the worst opening hand I could possibly think of. And it was just like, oh, okay, cool. I guess
should have
I'll
taken
just
him around.
lose. I was just like, oh great, I guess. Oh, and I lost dice roll. Let's go.
You should have taken him around back and I don't know where I'm going with this. It's not like your friend's a dog.
What the fuck?
I'll need to go through my C's again. I haven't touched this account in like I haven't honestly touched this account in ages.
This. I need to get back to doing interludes. I've been doing those.
I have only been doing the ones that have been on pickup summon and shit like that. But I'm like, I need to do this. I need to start this Lizard event on my main, but I'm lazy. There's so much better shit to be doing.
Oh, I'm being lazy about this event too, as well. Like seriously, like it's because you could do it all in one go.
The problem is, I want to play more Samurai Remnant, but it's just like fuck the free to play account. Oh, also it's really fun, but it's just like fuck the free to play account needs like the free to play account needs these lizards because like there's not there.
It's literally an event that says, "Hey, you like free shit? Ooh, I know you want this. Come on."
Like, dude, you're telling me I can get not one, not two, but 3 free welfares? My free to play account needs them.
Oh, yeah. And then what was I dropped on Sunday? I didn't. I literally went. I think I got to like round 5 out of 8, and a guy literally took me from no damage to death in one hit, and I'm just like, oh fuck.
Oh man.
Like I didn't get to play the game.
And just to make sure, this was a Vanguard thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's like, basically, what was it? He was swinging for, he got first stride. He swung at me, for 2 damage. I was at 0, so like I was like, oh, I can take this easy. The most that could happen is he hits 3 crits here, and he takes me down to 5 damage. But I'm still alive. I gotta get to do stuff next turn.
You can crit in Vanguard?
Yeah. On drive checks. The main unit. Your thing still says starting soon.
Thank you.
When you swing with the main Vanguard, it does drive checks, so it's like, well, I think grade 0 through 2 has one check on attack. 3 has grade 3 has 2 checks, and then 4/striding gets 3. You can add as skills that let you get more drives, but they're not that common. So he swung at me, and it was 2 damage, and I'm like, okay, 3 checks. He can't kill me. I forgot about the one trigger in the game that does just say you die, though. It's a 1 of per deck, and it takes up a trigger slot. And the one that his specific clan can use says, take the critical of all of your units in the front row, which is how much damage they deal, and double it. Also, double the current power they all have. So he hit crit, so now he's at 3 crit. nothing, and then OT, and doubled his crit to 6 damage. And I'm just like, oh, cool, I'm dead. And I literally called a judge over real quick, and I was just like, he was just like, what's wrong? He's like, I just want to know how much time has passed. He's like, 6 minutes. I'm like,
Oh, that's
cool.
actually sad.
I was just like, okay, cool. A game normally takes like 20 minutes or more. A normal game. And I was like, okay, cool. I got up. I was the first one done in the round out of 200 plus
Oh,
people.
damn. I am actually sorry to hear that.
And that was how my tournament ended. Out of spite, I played one more round, beat the living shit out of my opponent, and then dropped. Basically, I beat him, and instead of just giving him the win, I said, nah, you're taking this L, and I'm taking you down with me even farther.
God damn, that's rude.
Yeah, no. He said, when I swung at him, so my Vanguard has one of the rare abilities of getting an extra drive. So I swung at him. He's at 1 damage. He's just like, hit me with 3 crits and you win. I'm like, do you really want to bet on that? He's like, yeah, it's not likely it'll happen though. I'm like, okay, sure. First check, I have 4 checks. So first check, nothing. Second check, crit. All effects to van. Second check, crit. All effects to van. Third check, crit. Take 5.
Sorry, battle 1 of 5? Man, they used to not know how to fucking balance shit in this game.
Yeah. So I killed him, and then just I dropped after that. I took my anger out. And then, that was a thing. Do I still have? Oh, I do still have Master Duel installed. Let's turn on. I'm gonna log into Master Duel just to make a deck log. So that was my fun bit. Also got. I don't think you heard about that. I got threatened while I was there.
No, I have not. I haven't been on since Sunday.
So, 3 years, about a month ago, a kid and my friend Tommy came from a different. They're mainly from a different shop in Maryland.
Okay.
They came to our shop for one of our shop. We had a shop. I think it was not the normal shop thing. It was a. Oh, that's what it was. It was one of the shop challenges to get a buy card for the thing I just went to this weekend.
Right.
And he I'm trying to think this real quick.
You don't have to talk about this if you don't want to.
No. He had a really bad experience.
Ah.
Basically some people were making fun of him and all that.
Oh,
And
that's...
yeah, one guy shit talked his profile name, and I don't know what the other person did.
Oh.
But his
You
profile
can
name was Kakash.
No, you should only make fun of your friends' profile names. Don't make fun of random people's profile names.
Yep. Fast forward to this event. After that event, the one guy said what you guys were saying was uncalled for, blah, 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 blah. There's a whole, yelling at people in the chat. And he said if anyone said anything rude if they want to extend their apologies, they could message him. And, they could message him and give an apology. He passed along to the kid. I was rude about, I did something rude, which was, I got him removed from the secondary event that was going on.
Oh.
Because he fell asleep, and we tried to wake him up for a good 10 minutes or so. But at that point, he just wasn't. He was dead asleep. So we told, we talked to the guy that drove him. He just said, just let him sleep and just remove him from the brackets. We're like, that's fine. Fast forward to the end. Fast forward to this past weekend. I saw his uncle, who was at who's the owner of the shop that they go to normally.
Okay.
And I was on decent terms at that before. That I thought I was on decent terms at least before. So normally when I see my event, I just wave and said hi. This guy's face turned red, and he came at me.
Oh.
And he said he wanted to talk to me and wanted to go out, and he said for me to go outside with him. And I said, first off, to me, I'm like, you're pissed. I'm sitting here where it's safe.
Yeah, no.
Because I don't know what the fuck you're going to try to do. And he starts yelling at me for all the shit that was happening at that event. And I was just like, oh, hold on. Like, can you tell me what? Like, if you're going to yell at me, I want to know why you're yelling at me for. And he said that his nephew said that I made a your mom joke. So he's cursing me out and all this. And when I
How
finally
old
asked
is this kid?
what it's about, I want
like,
say
are
high
they
schooler.
around? Okay,
Like a
'cause I
high
was about to say,
schooler.
are they around our age or are they around?
No,
like...
they're like, I want to say like a high schooler. Like,
Okay.
and I was just like, wait, this is about, huh? So he's trying to rip me a new one and all that, and I was like, first thing, I apologized I gave a blanket apology because I thought it was about the one thing originally when I messaged the guy, but just in case it was about anything else, I gave a blanket apology just to cover my ass.
Right.
And I was just like, I gave an apology. It's like, well, I didn't see no apology. It was like, I didn't send you an apology. I sent Tommy an apology who said who asked us to send it to him. And then he would let the kid know, because the kid doesn't want him to talk to any of us, obviously.
Right.
After all that happened. And he was just going off on me and yelling at me and shit like that. And I was just like, I was thinking, after the fact, I was beating myself up for being so passive aggressive about for being not passive aggressive, being
Non-confrontational.
confrontational about it. Because like hell, I should have stood up for myself, because the fact that he was getting so fussy and pissy over that of all things,
Especially when it's like a not you related incident.
yeah, but like, it's a fucking your mom joke, like
yeah,
serious.
but like, you have to remember that like, you never know a person's circumstances and yada yada, and like, if his mom really does have any type of issue or whatnot,
Yeah, but
it could come across as insensitive, even if it's just a joke.
yeah.
But like, did you even actually make the joke? No.
It was just that's all I said was a response to some random ass question, and but whatever. But the fact that he was being so aggressive over just something like that, I was like, it was just not like that much aggression was not called for whatsoever.
Understandable.
I'm just not. The other guy's gonna be pissed because he was actually good friends with me, but I'm cutting all ties with anyone from that shop. Is the thing now. I'm just not dealing with anyone from there now.
Yeah, I mean, like, trying to be as drama-free in your life as you humanly can is understandable.
Mm-hmm. What is this weakness? Okay. I'm just, but if he was gonna rip on me for that, the other two people, oh my god, he would fucking kill them for the shit they pulled.
I think it's also probably the fact that you do give off a rather non-threatening energy about you, so somebody if somebody wanted to vent their anger at the greater
issue.
Yeah, at the greater issue and just take it out on one person.
Yeah. Oof. Where's my Facebook? My friend's messaging me. Okay. So 2 Terracoil.
I now must kill a giant dragon.
Did I have anything random here?
Oh yeah, but I guess to talk about more well, not that it's not interesting, but less sad things. Fate Samurai Remnant's really fucking fun. I played like almost 7 hours of it last week, and it is literally just it is literally just Stay Night, but in Edo, Japan, and for the first like 7 hours. Like, 1 for 1, the shit that happened in the beginning of Fate with Shiro happens to Iori.
Damn shame for him.
Well, you know, not the like rectal insertion of Excalibur's sheath or anything like that. At least not to my knowledge. But more the just the whole like, you know, attacked in the middle of the night by an enemy master and their servant to try and oust him before he can become a full-fledged master in the Grail War. His resolve to not want to die overcomes himself, and then Saber appears. Saber fights enemy master servant and keeps Shiro from dying. A third enemy master servant comes in to try and kill Steel on top of the fight. They end up fighting as well. Saber goes to use Excalibur. Shiro goes, "No, Saber, don't do it!" Wasting a command seal.
Wait, did she waste it? Did he waste a command seal for that?
If I remember correctly, but I haven't watched Fate in like ever, so I could be misremembering. But if memory serves correctly, there is a whole thing about like
They changed everything in this thing.
There is a big thing about like the wasting of command seals being very frequent.
They do that a lot
though. Because you know, for all the quote-unquote lesser masters who can't regenerate their own command seals, it's a big issue to not have access to their command seals. But us Giga Chads, that all they need is 24 hours of rest to get a command seal back.
Fuck. Yes! Yes! I got it in a rush!
Hey!
Oh. Alright, well, I just need one more.
Well, now's the time. Come on, you're on a hot streak.
Oh, that was all gems from interludes.
Come on, you're on a hot streak.
Yeah, I'll be back. I have to go back to farming. Yeah.
Well, you better hurry before the magic wears off.
Oh, I'm like Oh. Which one do I want to pick up? Shoot.
So who the fuck's left that we have to kill? We have to kill Carmilla.
Why are you breaking people's ankles, huh?
Because they were summoned in as madness enhancement, blah blah blah.
Just one.
We have to kill Carmilla, Martha. No, Martha. We already killed Martha.
No, I got mad. I got Helena right before her. I've been pulling like actually pretty crazy on these banners. Like I did my 5 singles or 11 singles that I did, like half of them were 4 stars. More than half were 4.
Like servants or just in general?
CEs, but
okay.
like
I
got one, but like I got a fuck ton of C. Like I've been pulling a fuck ton of 4 stars. So like getting 4 stars to like just 3 stars like was actually pretty crazy. Also, I pulled one of the new CEs that were on banner.
Oh, nice.
Winter Crystal.
There's nobody that well, that's not true. If Cleopatra decided to come home from a random single, I'd be happy. But
so I have that a rush. No, did I pull anyone else Noble Phantasm wise? Diarmuid I pulled as well. Saber.
Yeah, Diarmuid Saber. The boy.
Yeah, I pulled him. Unlocked this Aresh, so my Aresh is now MP4. Helena is now NP4 as well, actually. And Diarmu, I think is just MP3, maybe? Check. MP3, yep. That was like 60 pulls. No, not 60. 30 pulls. I did do paid singles as well. Just because I had paid gems. So what, the banner's been up for 2 days, so I've done 2.
Okay.
Just to make my way to pity. Just go. You know, I do love Poppin' Party a lot. They are one of my favorite bands. Wait, did Desaya not get added? Oh.
Who needs a gamer sync? What?
Gamer sync, huh?
It's a sync with RGB lights.
You mean like that gamer toilet?
No, but that makes sense. No, because because if it's around like the inner rim or something like that, and it only turns on when you lift it up or whatnot, that's good for the whole at night peeing blah blah blah, because that's literally a sub-market of thing like toilet night lights or whatever. Oh, speaking of nightlights, that's probably something,
Gamer nightlight.
well, no, well, that should just be their RGB rig, but no, that's probably something I need to compile or find a video that does a good compiling of the well, I just need to there's I already posted videos for this. Okay, never mind. Seeing as the cruise is inching closer to that like 100-day mark or whatever, it's a good time for people to start thinking about like the things that they might want to buy or whatnot to have in the cabins and yada yada, as well as thinking about your mix of clothes and stuff like that. Well, maybe not your mix of clothes yet, but
I would probably be wearing the same shit I always wear.
Well,
Khakis. I
well,
don't really wear anything special.
I more mean in the fact that because we're going to be in a mix of cold and warm climates, you'll want to have a mix of cold and warm clothes. We're going to be there for at least a week, so you'll want to make sure that we're going to be there for a week's time, so you'll need at least a week's worth of clothes, but you'll probably want more than that if you plan on getting in any of the pools or whatnot, or any water, making sure that you have at least a couple pairs of swim trunks, because there isn't going to be any self-service laundry or anything like that.
So you need to bring like excess clothes. Okay.
Not like the way that people mostly describe it is you're probably going to want clothes that you will be comfortable wearing during your excursion, like on any excursion, depending on the weather you have. Clothes for the beach weather if you're going somewhere tropical, clothes, and then like potentially some piece of like formal wear for if you go to the main dining hall or something during formal night or blah blah blah. Like I will find everything and continue to post more stuff into the thread or whatnot as it comes up, or as I find things that I think are worth looking into or whatnot. It would also be around the or in the coming time for figuring out if there's any like shore related activities we want to do or blah blah blah. The only one that is really sticking out to me outside of maybe getting the cabana or whatever is the fact that on the main Caribbean island, maybe doing the shore excursion to one of the that'll take us to one of the like the shopping areas or whatever, just because then we can guarantee like go somewhere from the port to wherever, get a little guided tour around, buy any trinkets and shit from the Caribbean that we potentially want, and then have a guaranteed ride back, because the last thing we want is to be port runners or be stuck somewhere.
Port runners, those people that are late.
Yeah, you can find a bunch of videos of it of people who are late coming back and are literally like running to try and catch their running to try and catch the cruise before it's too late and it leaves them and stuff like that. Or like literally people that are running and watching their cruise ship leave without them.
Oh god, that's terrifying. Yeah.
Yeah, because it is then up to you to either get fly your like whatever transportation you need to get back home is up to you. And if you are somewhere foreign and you left your like passport and stuff like that in your room.
Oh shit, we do need to make sure we have our passports with us, don't we?
Yep. Don't Everything that you will need will be laid out for you once check-in is available. Check-in starts December 3rd, so there's still some time before that. It's just now's definitely the time to think about for us to potentially start thinking about certain little odds and ends. Because like hey, we're going on this trip. Stuff in the US for the days that we're still in the US, that'll be whatever. That'll be really simple to do. Like we can still catch Ubers to things around the like port area or whatever. But at least in the Bahamas, when we're not on the island, when we're not on the like private resort island or whatever, we want to have some ideas. Because time is going to be of the essence. But again, that's neither here nor there. It's something that can be talked about more in when more people are here. Everybody's just busy today.
Oh, fun thing that happened at work.
Oh.
They turned off the firewall.
You turned off the firewall?
No, someone turned off.
Oh, I was about to say, yo, you sure you want to admit that on stream?
Someone turned off the firewall.
Why?
Because they were working on it today.
How did you find that out?
Oh, I was randomly walking in, messaging someone on Messenger. I'm like, shoot, I'm walking into the building. Please send before I get I'm hooked onto the Wi-Fi. I was like, I'm on the Wi-Fi, not going to send, and it sent. And messages were still coming in. I'm like, huh? So I was like, wait a minute. Checks Epic 7. I can log into Epic 7. Checks Facebook. Oh, Facebook's fine too. Checks Discord. Ooh.
I was just wondering what the fun was that caused you to figure that out.
It was just that. Like I was just noticed that my message got sent on Messenger, and that's all I found. That's the only reason I found out.
That's the only reason.
No, I'm not like you.
What is that supposed to mean?
Up to interpretation.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean, you piece of shit? I have fucking decorum, thank you.
Uh-huh. Alright, let me, what is that? Anything else? They were given. There's like a bunch of packs to do free summons today. For huge difference. Just helped out a friend.
That's always nice.
And by that I mean the guy who beat my ass the other, who beat my ass out of top 8. He was looking for a card that got bought out recently, and I found it. So I told him, hey, I found it on this site that I normally buy my stuff for when things go out of stock. And he was just like, oh, let me see if there's anything else I need. And we were just looking. Because I was planning on getting stuff that I only was getting like $25 worth of stuff, but he was getting $50 worth of stuff, and you need $75 for free shipping. So I was just like, why not?
Yeah, and then he'll owe you one.
Yeah, next
Which
time
means
just
next
throw.
time, yeah,
Just
that's what I was about to say. Which means next time he
My
has to
friend,
throw.
I'm actually salty. My one friend actually got into top 8. So two of the guys got from our group got into top 8, and the one guy got into top 8 because the guy so there were 3 undefeateds going into round 6. Me being one of them, I got paired down and played against him, my one friend. The other guy won, but since I lost, there's only 1 undefeated left, meaning he's guaranteed to make it into top 8. So he threw his match
Damn.
against the other guy because he there's no way for him not to make it. So he was just like, I'll throw you a bone, and just lost. It was just like one of my friend was looking at him because he's also one of the other guys who we were with was friends with both of them, and he was watching the other guy, and he was just like looking at his hand, and he attack was coming in that was like super lethal, like it was gonna I think it was gonna deal 3 damage and outright just kill him, and him with his big hand just put his hand down and said no guard, and just took it. And died, and was looked at. My friend was like, why did you do that? He's like, oh, because I have no reason. He was like, well, think about it, I have no reason to worry. I made it by default. So I just felt like screwing over one of the guys that I beat. And the other guy did not make it to top 8 because of him throwing that match. He was playing 4D chess, man.
Yeah, sounds like it. Should. I need to figure out what it is about, like, this iPad, drawing in this iPad and Procreate that just doesn't feel right. Because I want to get back into digital art so fucking bad, but like it just doesn't, like, something's not clicking drawing on my iPad, and it's just like, fuck, I need I really want to do this. Like, I want to be able to draw more, but
That's the reason I logged on to Master Duel.
to draw more, that makes sense.
No, to make a deck. Deck. Create new. Blackwing. My boys. Do they have all the Blackwings in this? Oh, yep, they do. Wait, actually. Do they? Oh, they do have them all. Cool. Trying to make a Blackwing deck.
I can't believe it's been 10 years since Kill la Kill.
Oh god. We're old.
Yeah, I know. God damn.
Like, how do we beat the shit out? Like, how to make yourself feel worse? One of this. I'm trying to I found a deck list for this deck, and now I'm trying to make a budget variation of it. Slash the way I want the deck to be. What? Who? Oh, that's probably why his name is that. Never mind. One of you, and you.
Join us in the Underworld tomorrow at 3 p.m. PT for a look at Sword Art Online Last Recollection.
That's the game, isn't it?
Yes.
I've been tempted by it. But I'm just like, if I buy this, I'm tempted just to buy it but it's gonna be on backlog if I do.
Yeah, my backlog is just getting stupider and stupider.
What cards did I have? Oh, Hermana of the Dust. Where's that weird guy at? There he is. Okay, so there's all of those cards now. What cards do I want to add to make this my deck? Am I
Did you ever
missing
be a
any?
storm chaser?
What do you mean?
The people that go and like
Oh,
track
Chase Tornado.
tornadoes and shit like that.
That sounds like a. Hmm.
Sounds fun, right?
I mean, depends on the person. I feel like they wouldn't be afraid of anything. Story.
Got it. So because you're not afraid of nothing, you do it.
No. Poison Wind I'm running. Yep. Okay, cool. One Whirlwind. Did I add Whirlwind to here? Damn, I didn't. I forgot the OG. So Squall was another card. Yep, I remember that.
God, if only copyright was 14 years. But no, alas. Everything must stagnate and die by being rehashed, rerun, and blah 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 with no innovation.
That is just life.
It doesn't have to. But it doesn't.
I'm gonna throw my good boy Deacon Crow into this.
That's a huge ass fucking dragon.
Filter, effect monster, dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, level 7. It's a fiend. That's gotta lower it by a lot. Okay. Trash that. So I don't own Triple Tactics, and I don't ever plan on owning Triple Tactics.
Ah, come on. God damn it. I could have one-turned this. If I had a Star Dump. I didn't update that didn't update my fucking stream title now that I think about it, so it thinks I'm playing Samurai Remnant like an asshat.
Damn. How could you, Marcus? How could you?
What can I say except I haven't done this in like a week?
Excuses. Okay, now it's just spell cards. Let's go with the normal cards of let's go with 2 Against the Winds.
Everyone's on strike. Everyone's on strike.
Who's on
Everyone's on
strike
strike.
this time?
Uh, medical workers.
Oh. Huh? What happened this time?
Let's see where to start. Over 75,000 workers at Kaiser Permanente have launched the biggest strike in U.S. healthcare history. The union contract covering these vital healthcare workers has expired, so now they're walking out for raises to keep up with inflation and better patient care. This 4-day strike will take place at hundreds of facilities in California, Oregon, Washington, Colorado, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. And the coalition of Kaiser Permanente unions say that if management doesn't move another, longer strike will be called.
It's just lower prices.
A huge concern for the union healthcare workers is staffing shortages. Like other nurses and technicians in hospitals across the country, these workers at Kaiser say the organization simply isn't hiring enough people to meet patient needs. It's distressful and frustrating that we don't have the staffing that is required to give people the quality care that they deserve and that they need. Ultrasound technician. That was a quote from an ultrasound technician. And Kaiser Permanente has the money for these raises and hiring and all that other good jazz. The nonprofit has reported more than $3 billion in profits in the first half of 2023 and has paid at least 49 corporate executives salaries exceeding $1 million annually.
Ooh.
Literally, a cardiac monitor tech at Kaiser Permanente, who I won't name because after a 12-hour shift has joined her union on the picket line. She says management told them there was no money for bonuses. Then workers found out the bosses got their bonuses and tried to keep it a secret. Everyone should go on strike. Everyone.
In the world?
Yes.
Let's just stop the whole world.
Like, god damn. This is the most, like, fucking... Because it's the fact that it's rippling across every fucking industry that makes it... That just keeps making it blatantly obvious that, hey, there is a big problem right now in terms of, like, wealth inequality across the board and huge amounts of fucking wealth hoarding and shit like that. If literally every week another industry is going on strike,
maybe there's an issue.
Yeah, maybe there's an issue somewhere, wouldn't you think? The biggest issue is the fact that, like, so much shit is being done manipulatively so that it can always be exponential positive growth, because the idea that you heaven forbid you hit a plateau or you decrease in profitability because that means that you're failing somewhere or whatever. So you have to always be growing, like, two times, three times, double the amount that you were last year. And that always means like either pushing out more product that doesn't need to be pushed out, uh lowering the quality of things so that you can uh save money on the back end, upping the price of things while lowering the quality to make more money on sales, firing people so that you can send the money that you would be spending on them elsewhere, not promoting people or giving them raises. It's just so fucking asinine. And it's all for the sake of being able to say we're making a lot of money under this fucking late stage capitalist society. What can you
Maybe
do?
things will be done soon. We'll see.
What can you do? What can you do? The world won't change unless the majority will it to change and actually do something to make it change. But the easiest way to make it so that doesn't happen is to keep people divided and thinking that they are not enough.
Oh, I was just taking a card.
Gotta be
1, 2,
careful.
3,
I'll end up
4,
sounding
5,
too
6,
much like
7,
a
8,
communist
9,
on
10, 20.
Ooh.
Save.
Ooh, that's actually they're finally doing a good red for the PlayStation 5 in terms of the plates and controllers. Too bad I already own 2 controllers. So getting another one would be absolutely fucking worthless outside of
Just
if
do it.
one of well no, cuz like the only reason I'd buy another controller is if one of these breaks, cuz the only reason I have 2 is during the time where Ralph didn't have a PlayStation 5, we could play some co-op stuff on or whatnot, and it's an easy thing for like switching out if one controller needs to be charged. But if I ever have to rotate through 3 controllers in one sitting, that just means I definitely played way too much of something.
Anything new here? Nope. Anything new on Twitter?
And what?
Twitter?
I thought you said Tinder. That's why I was like, huh?
No.
Because I'm about to say, oh, my boy out here looking for strange.
That man's coping.
I mean, I don't think there's
The
anything
main reason I've been
interesting.
doing interludes now is because I've noticed the event ends today.
Yep.
I have. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish. Let's see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 50 right there. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Oh! Actually, no. If all these are 100, I can finish all the ones that I have are half off, right? Half off. If all these are 10 each, I'm good. Do-do-do. Gills interlude. Oh, watch. There'd be another one after the fact.
I'm gonna bring another archer. Yeah, there's really.
Do. Okay. Oh, this is some like baby easy stuff. Okay. Got 5 hours. See how this goes.
Hey, what? What? What?
What?
Just reading a Twitter thing that's basically, somebody faked making a game just to convince kids to play, to convince kids that he was cool so they'd play Rainbow Six Siege with him. And I just think that's fucking insane. I'm gonna fake an entire thing of game development just so that I can have friends to play a shitty, competitive game with. Oh, also, you should get all of your 3DS, you should get all of your 3DS online-related things done in a timely and orderly fashion, because next April, 3DS and... what is it? 3DS and Wii U online services are stopping, so if you have any Pokemon sitting in Pokemon Bank or whatever, you should probably get them to Pokemon Home.
Oh shit! I thought they were gonna let people like keep that shit for a while. Okay.
Nope.
How do you transfer from the older games then?
Yep. So it's like if you have anything sitting on your DS and you haven't moved your 3DS and you haven't moved it up to whatever the most recent shit is, which would be home or whatnot, you have until April.
That's crazy. Oh, lol.
Better.
Just
How's it
one
going?
more.
What?
I pulled in a rush.
Oh, hey. Naruto.
I'm doing interludes. Cause I need gems.
Yeah, you
and
do.
I don't have a credit card I can use.
That's good. Good.
I'm stopping myself from doing something stupid. Also, I didn't expect to see this banner for actually quite a while.
They never see it coming.
Yeah, they've been doing it a lot lately.
Yep, we are our clairvoyance, I'd say, is somewhere around a C now.
They can just throw random banners at us whenever and just be like, ha, gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch. I threw that banner before I walked in the room.
But I believe I believe this one was one of those ones where it's like we would have never, unless they decided to localize.
A manga thing.
No, because it wasn't for the manga. It was for season 2 of Carnival Phantasm.
That's fair. We would have never.
So they would have
gotten
had
that.
to. They would have had to. It would have had to coincide with whenever they did the localization for that, and it would have. And it's just better because like this is around the time where 2 years ago that second episode of Carnival Phantasm came out in Japan. So it's just like, oh yeah, here it is.
Yeah. Fair enough. Right now, I think as long as there's not another. I'm doing Gil's interlude right now, second interlude, and then I have I don't remember what this guy's name second interlude is. Or, what's his name? Garna's
Getting my
friend.
rails.
Arjuna, there we
Arjuna.
go. Arjuna. I'm doing those two, and then I'm done with. I think I should be done with the interludes that are half off. I can't help the other ones, sadly. No, I saw this banner, and all that I could think of was I woke up, I looked, and was like, please no. When I saw the news post.
Mm.
And then my fears came to reality after that.
No.
I
I
am
already
now
finished
out
all
of.
the interludes that they just gave us.
Hmm.
I think
I'm
I
now
did
out of
most of them.
gems. I'm now out of gems, but I at least walked away with something.
Your dignity?
That's fair. It wasn't the comma banner, at least.
That's fair.
Yeah, you got hoed. That was insane.
Oh
How did
my
I
god.
grab-
Oh, I found another black content creator.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
What's this?
What's their specialty?
Anime characters having conversations.
Ooh. Have their last, like, 5 videos been Jujutsu Kaisen?
No, I think
Because I found one
Actually, I don't
today.
even know.
Because I found one today that was they were all right. They were all Jujutsu Kaisen related, and my favorite one was has been how fast Megumi tries to just like making fun of Megumi and just like how fast he will summon Mahoraga in a bad event.
did I post?
Because
I posted this earlier.
somebody pointed out that they found when going back to rewatch like season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen that Megumi tried summoning Mahoraga like episode
Like
1.
3 times? Yeah.
Yeah, like he literally tried summoning it episode 1 the minute Yuji ate the finger, but then Gojo showed up. So it's just like Megumi is always ready to just go with this key I summoned thee.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, give it a
Yeah.
second.
Like,
Fuck.
have some more respect for yourself. God damn.
No, but then you saw the Sukuna also like with this key I summoned. I was like, oh, okay, well.
Yeah. Like he's literally about to take a
Like, it's like
nap. He's about to
Yeah,
take a nap.
his
with
excuse
his-
was his excuse was he was fighting Gojo. Like,
I'm-
Megumi was like getting jobbed to like nobodies.
Yeah. Well, no, because like two out of the 3 times, it's always been like a Sukuna related incident.
Yeah, but like,
Because
I feel
he
like
was
there's more in his arsenal that he could have done at the time.
not really, because like all things considered, fucking Megumi at the start of the show could not deal with a one
Special
finger.
grade.
Yeah, he couldn't deal with a special grade. He couldn't deal with a one finger Sukuna. Like, he didn't get to be able to deal with a one finger level curse until the end of season 1, where he got his incomplete domain.
Tell me why Mecha Ellie-chan's stinky ass lowered my fucking frame rate now. I hate this bitch, and this is why I don't have any copies of her.
But Mark 2's cool. Mark 2's cool. Mark 2's cool, people, because she doesn't have Elizabeth's personality.
We will see.
Nah, I will say... Oh, wait, why is there a caster here? What the fuck? Well, actually, it makes sense.
It's crazy for, I know this event is bad because I skipped it twice.
The Osakabe Hime,
Yep.
It was... something. Like, I legitimately cannot remember how it was originally, but...
Yeah, you shouldn't. I don't even know, what you, did you
I
farm
think it
during
was...
this?
Yeah, because I think it was a mission event.
Ew.
Like, I vaguely remember it being a mission event. But, on the Jujutsu Kaisen, stuff, I'm glad that my stocks were, adequately placed based on recent events in the manga. I am so glad that my stock evaluations were correct.
If Yuji doesn't kick Sukuna's ass, then we're not. I'm done. I don't care.
Yuji... So the problem is, I don't think Gege likes anybody in this manga that isn't named Ryomen Sukuna.
Yeah, then he's a bitch.
Like, I legitimately believe he's about to let the entire verse job to Sukuna. And then it's just gonna be like, I never said that this was gonna be a happy ending.
What?
Oh no, there's
they
Jujutsu
just get,
Kaisen's manga's going fucking crazy right now.
If they get Team Party wiped, I'm just gonna read the whatever the sequel to Fairy Tail is.
I mean, they're in yeah.
Wait, there's a sequel to Fairy Tail?
Yeah, of course.
Like, they're in bad... They're in bad straits right now. Like, there's some crazy shit that is happening or is yet to happen, but I will say, like, I'm just glad that my stock evaluation was correct, because I'm waiting for certain types of YouTube videos to start dropping so that I can just go and read people seething, like, legitimately upset that their fucking nobody pick got one chaptered. Like, God, it feels good.
Oh. That reminds me, sort of. They fixed the Zero Division fight.
Oh, I heard.
It's
Yeah,
fucking amazing.
I need to figure out what's streaming Thousand Year Blood
And they gave
War.
a legitimate reason to why what
Disney
happened.
Plus.
They gave us a reason.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, for what?
Have I just been fucking... Have I just been
Oh.
fucking jobbing this entire time? Because I have Disney Plus.
John, are you watching it legally? I'll take that as a no. Alright. So, yeah. Legally, it streams on Disney Plus, but it's the censored version.
Wait,
I don't see it here.
Bill, Wait, it was put on the afternoon block for like a specific reason. That.
Yeah, and it was
I mean,
censored and put on Disney Plus for a specific reason.
I'm not seeing it
Disney.
here. I'm not seeing it. It might be on Disney. I wonder if it's Disney Plus somewhere, like in a non-American region.
Which. Hulu.
Me.
No, because I checked Hulu.
For fans,
Well, if you
USA,
have the
Bleach, Thousand Year Blood or Art.
If this
Part
bitch ass,
2.
if Google keeps asking me, "Hey, search with an AI powered boost," I'm going to become a terrorist.
if you
Listen.
have the bit of Disney, if you have the package that gives you Disney Plus and Hulu, then
What?
because like when Disney bought Fox, they got Hulu, and they, instead of just rolling Hulu into
No.
Disney Plus, they just
No, that's fine, but if it's not on, okay, Marcus, like,
It's
you
supposed
see
to be
what
on
I'm saying
both.
here, like,
Yeah, it's
you have
supposed to be on
Disney
both.
Plus, right?
yeah.
It's
I have
supposed to be on
Hulu.
it.
Neither of us can fucking find it.
Oh.
You see the problem there?
Oh no. Oh
Yeah,
no.
you see the problem, right? That's not okay.
Oh
So if you
my.
can't find it, and I can't find it, then it doesn't fucking exist.
Yeah, no, it has to not be real.
Wait, how far is
Unless
this
my
going?
Disney. Hold up, let me make sure my
No,
Disney
I just
Plus
see.
account
This
doesn't
is
have
just
some
showing.
stupid.
Wait a minute, is this only? Wait, season 2.
Yeah, season 2.
It's there. On Hulu.
I'm sorry, $18 a month? You're out of your fucking mind.
Oh yeah, Netflix is apparent. I forget. I think it's Netflix. Either Netflix or Disney is raising their fucking subscription price
I see.
again.
I see the. What was it? All the new episodes here on Hulu, at least.
God damn it, there they are. Fucking, what the fuck? I literally looked this up last night.
I missed it at first. I didn't notice the menu to change from season 1 to season 2.
Yeah, I was just gonna like play the I was just gonna play the Zero Division fight in the Discord last night. Getting rid of Hulu. I'm not paying
Understand.
$18 a month for something I barely use.
Your Division fight was really. It was really good and gave an actual reason to what happened in the manga, like a reasoning why it happened in the manga.
I need.
Now imagine if somehow the anime makes Yawak look like less of a fraud.
I can't wait for this third part to actually make the like the Ichigo and Aizen versus Yawak fight actually like feel good.
Can they extend that fight so we actually feel like something's happening and not some nonsense of like what happened?
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, I already know. I already love the fact that mentally I can see the way that they could set up the episode before Ichigo's Bankai gets fucking murked, where it's just literally a full episode with a complete like all-out fight with Ichigo killing Yawak still on the throne or whatever, and then when the credits start rolling, that's when he wakes up and it's just like, oh, what a like, oh, what a wonderful dream or something like that. It's just like, oh, that would be so sick, just faking out everybody.
Please show us what his Bankai actually does.
Now that's not happening.
Shut up.
That's not happening.
They explained Urahara's Bankai. No one knew. Like, it was a weird Bankai that.
Yeah,
like,
no, we
saw
got
what
like everybody's Bankai, like Urahara.
Like,
Well, no,
Unohana.
but we already, but like
We
they
saw
explained
Unohana.
Unohana's Bankai well. They explained Urahara's Bankai well.
Well,
Yeah, I'm saying,
that's
yeah,
why no
explain
Unohana.
Ichigo's. Yeah,
Like
explain
Unohana.
Ichigo's.
The
No, I'm
problem with
saying in
Unohana,
the base manga they already did a good
yeah.
explanation. But
Unohana,
like
they
each,
never explained it. They just showed it, and everyone was like, "Wait, so is this like an actual like? Is this like the whole acid thing? People thought it was that, but it was so like
No,
we
it's like blood and like it's like a healing and it's like a whole reformation technique or something.
yeah.
yeah,
The scene that threw people off was when you see Kampachi get reduced down to bone while swinging at her. They were just like, "Wait, is this like is this the Bankai is doing, or is this what is it called? Symbolism?" And it turned out to just be symbolism.
What? No, hold on. He actually does get. Wait, hold on.
Oh,
I'm
that
pretty sure
shouldn't
he
be
actually gets
symbolism.
down to Yeah, no, I think that happened.
eh.
Because like my memory of that is like like the idea is like this is how weak you are. I can literally peel the skin and flesh off your bones while you're trying to attack me.
Maybe I'm misremembering. But still, it was better. It was nicer to actually see her Bankai in the animation. It actually at least showed more.
That's fair because they have to
Um,
stretch things out more. 'Cause
uh,
rather than just being like a handful of chapters or whatever.
what else was it? I'm trying to remember. That one was fine. Shit, what was it? That's the same Bankai.
I hate
So that's
fandom
that.
wiki. I hate fandom wiki so much. It's
Oh
such
yeah.
a bad
What's
service.
his name? Fuck. What's that guy's name?
He'll remember one day.
Trying to remember. Shinji's Bankai.
Oh yeah.
We got Shinji's Bankai on top of giving a legitimate reason why he got his ass kicked.
Wait, who?
Shinji,
The
Leader of the
captain of the
Vizards.
Vizards.
leader of the Vizards.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay.
They gave a legitimate reason why he got his ass kicked, because they didn't show that in the anime. They just showed him getting his ass kicked. On top of showing his Bankai, which fair enough, it did get shown in Conquer Your Own World, but
Yeah, but nobody actually read that.
yeah,
Unless you actually are a fan of Bleach, no, I don't feel like anybody who's read Can't Fear Your Own World. That or you played the fucking.
No, everybody immediately sighed. Everybody immediately sighed after Bleach ended, and then just focused. Well, at least Burn the Witch is coming out.
yeah. People who are left to see Bankais for Ukitake. I don't know if I don't think he has any major parts being played out that he would be able to use his Bankai for, though.
Ukitake's
Shouldn't we see him
Bankai
in Hell
also. Ukitake's.
I think we should see him in Hell Arc, right?
Ukitake's
Supposedly.
Bankai gets shown off as well in Can't Fear Your Own World.
Oh, wait, how? He's
Because like look man, I'm just basing it off of the fact that during the time in when Can't Fear Your Own World was coming out in or whatnot, the Bleach Gacha game released a bunch of people's Bankais that were displayed in Can't Fear Your Own World.
Oh. We'll see.
Because I can find a image of his Bankai like right. Yeah.
But at least like for is that what it does? Killed Christian. How could you report this?
It's whatever. Oh right, her NP was fucking AoE originally.
That really is the opposite of the original. Or not really actually.
Oh,
That's interesting.
they really nerfed her by not giving by saying you can't have this AOE. Well, she ends up having the highest attack stat and blah blah blah. Like,
Why did you use MP?
I want crit stars. Oh no,
You should've
Kojiro!
MP'd.
I don't think he would have killed. Well, yeah, no, he wouldn't have killed.
Man, remember when rulers were so broken when we used to fight against them, man?
Yeah.
ひとまず息をつきます。先はまだまだ長いですけどね。
Alright. But yeah, no, that final was the fight was really good. I was honestly afraid of for the final episode for Bleach was that they were gonna jam too much into it. I had a feeling there's gonna be another, well, at least 4 episodes ago. I was afraid they were gonna jam too much into 4 episodes and try to end the whole series.
Yeah, no.
But the pacing seems really good so far.
Wait.
Like, it could be better, but it's
so. Brave Souls had a run of characters and abilities from something called Greater Than Bankai, where it was basic. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Ukitake got a Beyond Bankai ability.
Now we theoretically will see him in Hell Arc just because of the whole.
Oh yeah.
The giant version of his sword stabbing that one prisoner. So let's see up that. The only question is how long will it take them to start doing the Hell Arc?
Assuming that Kubo actually
they do that.
wants to do it. I'm sure if the dollar signs are vast enough, he'll go up.
Mm-hmm.
It's from the this particular version of his Bankai or whatever is from the Spirits Are Forever with You novel tie-in for like the Greater Than Bankai.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Because he absorbed Shunsui's Kage Oni and obtained a power greater than Bankai.
Interesting. You remember all of Ichibei's like creepy faces that he made?
Oh yeah. The best part of Ichibei.
The anime captures it so well.
I'd imagine.
Anime did not do him a disservice with the faces.
Alright, now we have to just beat up the Demon God Pillar, and I can start this event with Liz.
That was the cutoff?
Yeah, you had to beat Orleans. To at least do the first one. I don't know if it's for all of them.
Oh, I need to do that. How do I schedule a thing for my car
For your car?
I just hit 10,000 miles. So I
yeah, I
need
just had to
to.
go do that.
Do you have your local dealership's website up?
That's what I'm pulling.
Yeah.
Toyota.
Either that, or do you have like a maintenance shop that you trust?
Oh no, I do all. I have a maintenance plan with Toyota, so like all these things are free.
Oh, okay,
You're
okay.
a psycho freak sometimes.
Yeah, I'm actually. Where's that paper? Real
No
quick?
Wi-Fi.
I actually ended up getting the extended one because of it being a hybrid
So-
card.
I have a bit of a dilemma.
Okay. Oh yeah, like
So
this
I've
one's
looked
on
at I looked at the other ending for Phantom Liberty,
Uh-oh.
and it has a cool stealth mission with a rogue Blackwall AI and a mech that's chasing you around the halls.
Ugh.
I mean real life Five Nights at Freddy's fan game type shit.
Five Nights at Frunkies?
So like, but the cost to get there sucks dick. You got to do a lot of mean things. I don't like
Oh,
doing
I
mean
don't,
things.
I don't, I don't like doing mean things in video games. It'll make the characters sad.
Yeah, you're literally selling somebody into cyber slavery.
No, like Christian, I'm being serious.
No, I get that. I just wanted to clarify. Like, cyber slavery is worse than normal slavery. And let me clarify: slavery only lasts till you die. Cyber slavery goes on until like I don't know. They like the whatever server you're held on is destroyed. And
That's
also, you don't
fair.
really have a concept of time.
Toyota Dash Care.
I could
Also,
not be.
the more I'm getting into like cyberpunk lore, the sadder I'm getting.
Uh-oh.
Because like it's
Did you learn what they did to the bears?
no, it's not even that. It's currently like what the lore is pushing towards, and it's
Hmm.
only kind of hinted at in 2077 because like it's only the only what's happening is at a much larger scale than like what you can witness without being like a real net runner before like not just like playing a net runner in the game, but like being a real net runner, like iced out and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially what is happening is that the AIs that are currently occupying the old net, as it were, because the old net itself is a finite space, things are like resources are becoming scarce, which is why they are trying to break through the black wall through several avenues in order to invade the new net. And there's a crossroads that's happening where with the invasion of Blackwall AIs or Allnet AIs, I guess I should say, and the ability to put an AI in a human body, we might get into some really weird shit in the coming days.
Ooh.
Next.
And I don't know if it's human slavery or like synthetic bodies. I think synthetic bodies might be the case.
I can see synthetic
like,
bodies.
yeah, because it seems like what's weird is you kind of want some kind of you want some kind of peace solution, but with the corpse how they are, I don't think that's possible. So it really might come to like a second kind of apocalypse.
Hmm.
Now, of course, I don't think the story's ever gonna like progress that far. Just because of the nature of like nobody's like putting out the tabletop game anymore, stories for it, and
Right.
like the development for the game itself is like pretty slow.
Right.
So like most of the stories are gonna be human related. I don't think you're ever gonna reach that like the apex of that like apocalypse like event. But Jesus Christ, this shit is wild because like it. Imagine just like for some reason, you had been selected by an AI that had taken over a human body, gotten like to become an influential person with like some influence in circles enough to like just kidnap you, take your body, and slot in an AI and overwrite your brain.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's where Five Nights at Freddy's is right now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see that movie actually.
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
too.
that over.
Yeah.
Oh, we can watch that on Peacock also.
Yeah, it comes out on Peacock the same day as in
What's Peacock?
theaters. It's fucking the
NBC, I
streaming
think.
service for ABC.
Oh, are you able to show that or no? Are you able to stream that or no?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't have Peacock because
I do.
Oh.
So Friday at 1:45. Ooh. I have
I
was it
know
my
I wanna-
mileage. My plan goes up to 25 miles. It looks like.
I want to see this new Saw movie. I want to
I mean,
see this new Saw
25,000.
movie so fucking bad.
When's that coming out?
It's already out. It came out the 29th.
Oh.
Yeah, the only reason I didn't go over the weekend is because Fate Samurai Remnant was something that I really wanted to do, and I couldn't work up the nerve to go to the movies by myself because Ralph sure as hell is not going to see that.
Oh, Five Nights?
No,
Oh.
fucking Saw. I told him that there's no way around Five Nights because we're going to go see. We're either watching it. We're either watching it through streaming or we're going to see it, and he will just have to like deal with it because because I want to go see Freddy Fazbear his clown shoes ass around a decrepit pizza parlor and kill people.
I've been waiting for this movie for so long. Like,
dude, same.
So I'm looking very forward to it.
If people were closer to, if friends were closer around, I would make friends go see movie with me. But alas, friends are far away.
Yeah.
The only thing that's really stopping me is like Damien's new schedule.
Yeah, I've noticed that Damien seems to be on a new schedule just based on the fact that he was here on days that I feel like he shouldn't have been.
Yeah, he now has a 2-day weekend, but
Oh, that's
he
nice.
is. But I think it's he's off Sunday and Monday.
That explains
Yeah,
it.
so I
Yeah,
either
that
have
doesn't.
to come down, pick him up like Saturday night, and then like head over to you guys, which is another like 2 hours, I think.
Yeah.
And then we'd have to like find a
There's literally
11 o'clock showing.
Oh.
Which is like pretty awkward.
Yeah, no, because like there's a movie theater like right down the street from where we are, but like 11 o'clock, that's probably, I don't think that movie theater exists past like 10.
Yeah. I would make the trip as well.
Yeah, man. It's just
okay, so then that would mean I'd have to go get John.
I could drive if we were to like do something like that. It would be all fine.
like
if we were to do something like if we were to
Yeah.
ever do something like that, it's not
the biggest issue legitimately is just like working everyone's schedule around it because let's see.
Oh yeah, I need to put
Ralph.
leave in for
I
Friday.
forget if Ralph works this because Ralph's schedule's is fucked right now too. So I don't remember if he works this weekend or next weekend or what. So I don't even know if
that
he's.
He has this Friday off, I believe, because that's when our session is.
Okay, if he has this Friday off, then that means he doesn't work this weekend, but he has PTO for next weekend because that's when Chris's wedding is.
You just
Which-
reminded
Yeah,
me,
you better-
actually.
You better use that PTO.
Yeah.
I need to check how much leave I have
then-
left. Because I have to save up leave for our trip
Set the-
now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
I'm
already
still
specified 12 days for the trip.
How
I'm
many
still
days?
saving up right now.
I'm trying
I'm
to think
at-
how many hours I need.
I'll be at
'Cause
like
it's-
4 days this week or whatever.
Because we leave a Friday, right? We leave on Friday.
Yes, we leave a Friday
then-
and we come back a Saturday.
Okay, so I need 6 days for them. 6 days
'Cause
worth of leave, which
we
is how
leave,
much? 6 times 8.
48
Okay,
hours.
I should be actually good by the end of the month. for
Yeah,
leave.
because we leave the 19th and we're, let's see, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd,
Dude,
24th,
Gil, you suck.
1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm not gonna finish all the half off interludes. Gil came up with another interlude.
Yeah, we should be back, if I'm not mistaken, the 27th. What time the
Mhm.
27th? I don't fucking know, but the 27th.
Yeah, it's on a week. I guess I may save up one other day and just take off that Monday, honestly. Which it's just 2 months I have to save. Because I get 8 hours a month of annual leave.
All right.
So
I mean,
as long- I don't plan to take any more leave this year because well actually no, 2 more days actually coming up. Was it in December, but I can just use my first case I can use my personal leave for it. It's not a big issue. I have 2 days of personal leave, but also by then I should also have I should have accrued some more leave for it.
I am at 3.5 days worth of PTO right now. This Friday, I will be at 4 point something days. I think it'll end up being like 4.1 or something.
I just know I'm at 44 hours. Because I took 16 this past 2 weeks. So I do need to save that a little bit and start taking. I may have to start using my personal leave instead of my annual leave. Basically, it's the same thing. Just one of them they can't deny, and one of them they can deny.
Ah,
That's the better way to put it. Annual leave.
so is it
you're-
because like do you guys have like rolling holidays or something, and that's what the annual leave kind of is?
The reason we get annual leave is because we work 12 months, while the teachers work 10 months a year. So like there's a crap ton of time that the teachers get off that we're forced to work. So it's just to make up for the fact of, oh, you're stuck here all the time. Here, we'll give you some.
Got it. That makes sense.
Because God, I mean, that's probably a normal job, a normal like government job, honestly, at that point. So I actually can't complain.
I don't know.
But
The government's been giving out more holidays recently as time goes on. I wish
Yeah.
corporations would get the memo as well to pick those up too, but nope. Nope.
but yeah, no.
Like I didn't know that there was a government holiday Monday, because it's like so is it on the company leave calendar as a holiday? No, then I don't recognize the fact that there's a holiday coming up, because I'll still be at work.
Yep, same here.
Oh, what is it, Labor Day?
No, because we already had Labor Day, I thought.
Yeah, Labor Day's already happened.
Columbus Day
Columbus
/ Indigenous Peoples Day.
That's not real.
All right, let me finish up.
Finally,
Arjuna's-
the first singularity is fucking over.
Did you love it?
It was long-winded in the beginning and middle, and then people started to shut up towards the end.
Wait, hold on. Did you just finish Orleans?
Yeah, because the summer event happened when I was like
Oh,
smack
damn.
dab in the middle of it. Oh, Kyohime has been sent to my present box. Is for me?
Yeah, we
Is
did,
for
we did
me?
get one of her for that. I forgot about that.
Get it? Oh wow! They start telling you how much material. They started telling you how many materials you get from completing a singularity.
I'm guessing your face is in the way for prisms. What does it say?
43, which just
43,
means there's
okay.
43 arrows that I have to click through. So
Okay.
1 Holy Grail, 24 Saint Quartz, and 43 Saint Quartz fragments for completing that singularity. But that's not what I'm. That Septum's not happening for a minute because we're about to have the Halloween event next Monday, and I have to do the fucking I have to do these free. I have to get these free Lizzes. I have to get these free Lizzes now.
I just got some. I got some cute little. Was it gifts?
Thank you for the servant coins, Kyohime. I should get these. Fool's Chains or Magatamas? Fool's Chains. Who am I kidding?
No. Oh,
It's only 4.
You
Plus,
fool,
I
you
do.
got-
I still
was
have
going off
all
the
of my.
base like think about when you'll get Magatamas.
That's fair, but like I'm thinking about the number of servants, like number of story lock servants that potentially need Magatamas versus the number of story lock servants that potentially need Fool's Chains, and I feel like that number is a bit higher.
Camelot.
Okay. So, what did clearing Orleans unlock in the story banner, if anything? I don't think it
Hey,
unlocks
can I have some of
anything.
your AP, man?
Nah.
Can I have some
Nah,
of
I'm
that
holding
AP?
on to that for I'm holding on to that AP for a rainy day.
Please. Can you help a poor man, please?
I said I'm holding on. I'm at 808 AP on the free-to-play account.
Oh, that's a lot.
I have no
Yeah.
apples.
Yeah, no, leveling up
I have
during
no
the summer
secrets.
event was fucking clutch. I probably won't have to spend AP until spend apples or have to recharge AP until the Halloween event.
Please, can you please pass some change?
I need to see if this actually unlocked anything. I doubt it. Unlocks gills as in the story. Gotcha. That I'm not pulling for that. No. No. That's not happening. Septum gives Nero gives chance for Nero. That might be worth it. Okeana. Ooh, actually, I might hold off till at least Okeanos because that'll give me a chance for Medea Lily. Yeah, that makes the most sense because like either that or if I can hold off until I finish London because then Tesla and Lancer Alter show up. So if I can then there's so many good points to potentially start trying for things or where it would be more worth it to start summoning because the pool starts opening up a lot more. Is there anybody that gets locked behind the Columbus is locked behind the what are these called? Epic of Remnant. That makes sense. Uh, Yagyu. Oh shit. Sitting Grandpa is locked. I didn't know that. Tato Danzo. Nobody cares.
No, there's a post. Okay. Today was my first save of
Nobody showed. Oh, Queen of Sheba. Ooh, camels. And then Shinjuku should be. Yeah, Demia.
This idea is slowly working. It seems. Awesome.
Anastasia should just be Anastasia, if I remember correctly. No, Salieri. Okay. Nobody's locked behind Lost Belt 2. Anyone locked behind Lost Belt 3? No. Nobody's locked behind Lost Belt 3.
Okay, so that's what I chose the payoff. Okay.
Who's locked behind Lost Belt 4? No one.
Wait, what are those? Very...
No one.
Can I not math? I can't math. Okay, cool.
No one's locked behind Atlantis. Is anyone locked behind Atlantis? Heinous. Okay.
So first paycheck, I don't have much left. Versus the second paycheck. Okay.
Nobody's locked behind K and Kyo, and then it should be. Okay. So it really is just finishing the, like, if I can just finish Solomon and the Epic of Remnants, basically,
Okay,
most of the story banner just comes into existence.
What is what are interludes set to right now? How much time left for the half?
Let me see if I can do that. 4 hours remaining on AP cost, half for certain servants for interludes.
Okay.
Yeah, John, it's still midnight.
Okay. I didn't. So, you know, sometimes the events end early. Sometimes they don't.
Well, it would have ended.
No.
It would end in like 6 minutes if it ended, because it's usually either soft.
Usually reset time.
Yeah, things either
There are
open
the
at
rare
8
ones
or
that
open
are-
at midnight, or end at 8 or end at midnight. It's
There's
really
like the
weird.
rare ones that do it. That's why.
Do I
I
feel
just wanted
like
to make
sitting through this fucking prologue today? I should probably do that before deciding that stream over. Game over, yeah.
When's my next Oh wow, next paycheck ain't until next week. Oh, are your was it student loan payments bad, Marcus?
Bad in what sense?
Like, are you able to handle them out of curiosity, or?
I mean, I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'm planning on doing the aggressive payback route. So, I mean, I'm looking at like a little over $500 a month for 5 years.
Ouch.
Yeah. But I mean, it is what it is. If I wasn't such a shit, well,
I
part of it
I
was
wish-
being a shit, but if I wasn't such a shit freshman year, I wouldn't have this issue. But
I wish I didn't have to. I wish I did. I wish I didn't have to get the new car right now.
yeah,
I wanted to be more aggressive with this.
I wish the wording behind how the student loans, stuff was during the forbearance was better, because a lot of things were worded in a way that made it seem like if you put any money towards this during the forbearance time, you would basically be opting out of forbearance and you'd start accruing interest again. But a lot of people were talking about how they like basically paid down a lot of their loans to zero during the forbearance period, and it's just like, oh man, that would have been a smart thing to do for if it wasn't worded poorly and I didn't understand what it was saying.
Oh, so you read that it said that if you started paying it, the forbearance would go away.
I read, like, my understanding on how it was written is like there was a, you could pay in, but there was a capped amount that you could pay towards, like you could pay towards where if you exceeded this amount of putting towards your loans during the forbearance, it would be considered you opting out of it.
Oh,
And
shit,
I was
didn't
just
even
like,
know about that.
and I was just like, oh, I don't want to, like, I don't want to opt out of not having to pay interest on the like, not having any interest. So, like, why would I force myself to start having monthly payments and interest start accruing, yada yada, blah blah blah? Why not just let it do its thing?
there. I did not know that, so I'm not. I was slowly putting I only made like 2 payments, I think. I'm happy I didn't put enough to start that back up then.
Well, no. That was how I read the notice. My understanding is that was not the case.
Oh.
Based on some stuff that I've been hearing for people, but luckily my first payment isn't, well, not luckily. Luckily would be if I was in like Ralph's position where he could just nuke his student loans before they actually
Do anything.
But luckily my
could've-
first payment isn't due until fucking my payments don't start until like the 21st or something.
Oh, if we would have gotten that to 10,000 off on student loans, I was planning on nuking mine.
It would have been nice.
Even with my new car right now, I could still like nuke it. But that never happened. So, and then the 10,000 I was gonna put down on it went to my car instead.
What can you do?
Yeah. So I want to have a safety net at least in my savings in case shit happens.
I'd love to be back at that point too, but that means getting my life in order, and I'm slowly getting my life in order. Not really, but if I keep telling myself that I'm getting my life in order, eventually it'll happen, right?
Yeah. Wait a minute, huh? What the hell? Oh, okay. That multiplied to that, that multiplied to that, okay. I'll see how my thing is. I think what I think the smart thing I should do is when I get my tax return, I should do one of two things: split it in half, put half in savings, and throw up a nade at my
Yeah, basically all of my
loan.
So with the nature of my job, I get a nice little 8K a year for being a particular type of government slave. So basically if I throw that at my loans for the next like 2-3 years, which means sticking out my current type of employment for another 2-3 years, I could see it disappear.
Do you want to stay at your current place?
It's not, when I say stick out my current employment, I mean the type of work I'm doing, not where I work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like I don't really like my whole thing is I'm still holding out on the quote unquote dream of just saying fuck it, I'm going to make my games and be an artist or whatever, but the reality of that is I have to actually have the drive to do that, and sadly I am whipped in the way of if it's not paying me money every 2 weeks, I'm not going to devote more time than necessary.
Are you salary by any chance?
Oh yeah. So that also means like which is another reason why I have like complaints about different little things about where I work, where because everyone more or less there is salary, the fact that the job kind of is like, hey, do more work for no more, like, do more work, put more hours in for no more pay unless we deem that you're a overachiever at year end or whatever, and then you can get a little bit more than your average 3.3% pay increase. You could potentially get a 4% pay increase.
I found out that apparently, I think I might have said this. I'm not actually salary. We're actually hourly.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just we're on paper hourly, but how they have our pay makes it look like it's salary.
Okay.
So they have us working a set number of hours a year, and then they pay us according to that. And we have an hourly rate. So
I just hate the fact that
and
I hate the fact that like in private like on payrolls in private sector payroll, they have somehow tricked the employees working under payroll to say like to like do your best to finesse these employees.
It's so evil.
oh, you should have saw what so one of the things that happened to one of the guys that's on the networking side of for IT. So he got a promotion, I say with air quotes, all right? So right now we work 8 hours we work 8 hours a day. He got promoted to a new title, like a higher, it pays more and everything. But hourly it pays more, but they cut his hours down to 7 hours a day.
Yep.
Instead of 8. So he actually took a pay cut. And he didn't find out about that till later, and he's like, this is what the hell.
Yeah, no, shit like that is so fucking... Shit like that's aggravating. I could go on and on about stuff for my job that I just find to be the most horrendous shit and kind of completely defeats the purpose of why the company was originally created to begin with. But hey, that's par for the course for the corporate world, right? Like, the initial idea behind what you're doing gets lost in the sauce of making money.
Then some like corpo bitch is going to like stand up and make a speech at whatever forced dinner you're like made like is mandatory to go to, is like trying to inspire loyalty, and it's like, no you're not, not, because like it's not it like you reward performance with like pizza, dog. Like it's not.
Oh my god. So my job, quite literally in the same vein, somebody, like, one of the higher ups was out in our area like a good couple of months ago, and they were like, oh man, this place does so much, but they're like, this location does so much, but because you guys are like basically a satellite office compared to like the bigger offices down in like Tyson's or Roslyn or whatever, you're not like recognized for it. So what's something that I can that we can have here to recognize you? And she in her mind she was
Stalk me.
thinking like, no, in her mind she was thinking of doing something like, oh, I thought you guys would have wanted like a pool table or a ping pong table.
Bad connection, I'm guessing.
No. Like, he's probably mad, but it's just like she literally was like, "Oh, ping pong table or whatever," and obviously people said, "No, can we just get like a fancy coffee maker like they have at literally any other office, because we've been using this like Podunk one or whatever." And it's just like, oh, wow. Yeah, no, that makes way more sense than a fucking ping pong table. And I'm just like,
Yeah, ping pong table so you can dock me on my performance.
right,
Bitch.
right. Like, it's insane. Like, my one of the things where I will, whenever it's time for like check up performance review, hey, how you're doing, Marcus, with my boss or whatever, it's always just like, I'm all right, trying not to twiddle my thumbs when there's nothing to do, and trying to like trying to find more things to do. Yeah, work's good, yada yada. But then whenever it's like, how are you doing physically or like mentally, or how are you, not caring about like the work aspect of it to try and seem personable, it's always just like, well, I do feel like I'm way too sedentary, I wish I could do this, that, and the third, yada yada, blah blah blah. And it's like, well, I mean, you can always like go around and walk outside or blah blah blah, yada yada. And it's like, yeah, when all of our, and I always go like, yeah, maybe I'll think about that or something like that. But when all of our work is basically only chargeable for time on task, and I can't basically say, hey, I was here for 8 hours today, see you later. Anytime that I spend away from my desk and not actively working on something, air quotes, it's more time that I have to sit here. And I already show up at like between like 6:30 and 7 in the morning anyway, because I want to leave earlier. But you're basically saying, do something that makes you feel less like a rotting corpse, but know that on the back of that, you will have to still sit at your desk more, which kind of defeats the fucking purpose. It's kind of what I was it's another aspect of what I was complaining about the other day, where it's just like, cool, you're giving, like, cool, thanks corporate job for giving me the money to impact my well-being, but are you going to give me the time that I need to be able to use this money? No.
Oh gosh.
That's why I was saying earlier, it's kind of telling for the world, where every week in America a new part of the quote unquote American dream is on strike.
Yeah.
Like, it's
laughable at this point.
it's crazy. Like, how do you manage to go from, because I'm trying to remember who started it last year. I think it was truck drivers. I'm like almost positive it was truck drivers, but like, you go from truck drivers to writers to pilots and flight attendants to your mail service providers to your automobile manufacturers to your healthcare workers, like back to back to back to back. Like, don't you think by the fifth group of people going on strike, you'd come to realize, hey, maybe there's a fucking problem? Oh, right, and farmers went on strike.
Farmers went on strike?
That was early. That was like a bit ago, but like farmers went on strike for a bit, and then food processing plant workers went on strike a while ago. I think they might still be on strike. I think they went on strike like 2 weeks ago.
That's crazy, actually. Shoot.
But it's just like the solution is fight these people that want a living wage, eventually cave when when scabs keep either getting hurt, not doing a well enough job, or you're just bleeding money, and also hire children. That's probably my favorite one of like how do we deal with the fact that people aren't going into industries that are understaffed and underpaid? Hire children and relax child labor laws to make it so that it's easier to hire children.
You think they would do that?
No, they are. That's the problem. They are.
I did not know that. I'm stupid.
It's mostly in like the Midwest.
I had no idea about that. Okay.
It's a lot, but I'm not playing more Fate. I'm hitting the stop stream.